I hope things work out for him. I don't think he'd ever really gotten over her. It's gonna be a little lonely without him here, working right next to the cafe. I'll visit more often, Oh, that's her. I'll visit more often, Mark. I mean, I already come every morning, but still. Thanks, Officer Blunt. Anyway, how's the investigation going, Detective? You know we can't talk about the case, Mark. Oh yeah, of course. But it's odd, you know. I don't get it. People say they were extremely toxic and on the verge of killing each other anyway, but I never saw that. I only heard from others, as I expect they did as well. These two looked fine, except the last few months where they stopped coming out of their house. I mean, couples argue, right? Nothing wrong with that, as long as they try to work on it. And I think they did do that. In fact, I remember once in a cafe. I mean, when you're angry, it feels like you've completely forgotten everything that we have. It almost feels like you don't know me, and that I love you. As if I'm a stranger and that you've never felt anything for me. Chris, it isn't like that. Remember that time when I was moving into my place, when I climbed the pipe to your window? Yeah, actually at all these 3 occasions I remember that she suddenly didn't want to talk to me anymore. When I was moving into my new home and you and Brad had come over to help me move. And then we had only a few minutes together while Brad made coffee, and how it was such a difficult moment for both of us, not knowing when we'd meet next. That situation of being forced apart was so difficult to live with. I missed you so much that day. Moments like those are always alive in the back of my head, even when we're arguing. It's why I don't want to destroy you in a fight. I feel too much for you to ever do that. But those moments, it's like they never existed or mattered to you. They did. And I don't want to destroy you either, Chris. I don't know, sometimes it feels like you do. Chris. It's just that when I'm angry, I forget about all that. Only for that moment. You hold yourself back because of the good times, but I can't. I guess I do forget everything for a bit. But I do love you too, Chris. What should we do? I don't know, Chris. Remember all this when it sounds like I'm losing my mind. That I don't mean any of the terrible things I say, and just try to ignore it, maybe. Oh wait, what's this in my pocket? A post-it? Do you really walk around with post-its in your pocket? Sometimes. We can pin up major points that we can refer to during arguments, and hopefully it doesn't work like that. This isn't science, they're just emotions. But how else do we make it work? I don't know. Not like this. Alright, let's just write stuff down for now. Let's just write stuff down for fun. We don't need to pin it up. Come on. Sorry. Fine, let's make your dumb notes. Well, show me. That one. Oops. Slippery slidey. Talk about issues, convey patiently. What does this mean? It's what we're doing now. We're discussing our issues and not ignoring them. Let's keep doing that. Convey patiently? You know me. I get messed up when you talk to me like you don't even know me. Let's discuss our issues patiently. I know it's hard to keep calm at times, but let's not say horrible things to each other. Yeah, alright. Wait. Seriously? You've complained about it? That I should give you more time and attention. Yeah, but don't put it on a wall, Chris. Okay. During arguments, it's like you don't remember who I am. Try to think back at all the good times we had together. Don't forget about all that just because you're annoyed. I can't do that when I'm angry, Chris. I already told you. You'll have to scrap this one. I just can't think about any of the good stuff when I'm annoyed. Alright. Yep. You love me? Who? Who? What? This is for me. For when it feels like you don't even know me. Chris, you don't need a reminder for that. It sucks that you don't just know it. I know, but just the same way you can't recall the good times. I can't see any sign of love in you during our arguments. Chris, please don't. I don't want to see a note on the wall every day questioning the validity of my feelings for you. My feelings are real. Please don't question them. Yeah, alright. What's this? Mathematical equation? I know you get mad if I start analyzing what's making you angry. You've said you just need a little space for a while and you'll be fine. Figured it out and analyzing makes things what? Figuring it out and analyzing makes things worse and gives you another reason to get even angrier. So when I do that, let me know by saying it's happening. That you're about to get really mad. Say that, and I'll disappear and just give you space to cool off. What? It's happening? Sounds so dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Fine. I'll give it a shot. Yes? No need to keep up with each other's bullshit if they say something that hurts you or something you don't like. If something's bothering you, let the other person know. Don't put up with it and suffer in silence. You know I'd never suffer in silence. Yes, I do. Well, that was fun. Yeah, fun. I love the sound of the thunder and the rain. This cafe is so cozy. I should come here every day. Take me with you. Aww. So, that's just what I think. Detective. You'd ask to be informed if Jack returned. Well, he's back now. Perfect. Great job, Watts. Officer Blunt, we should go talk to Jack. Mark, thanks for the information. Oh, shit. Sup, D? Okay. Isn't he suspicious about anything? I need to ask you a couple of questions, Jack. Yeah, shoot. Not literally. If you tell us everything about the 6th, we know you're lying to us, Jack. We know you're lying to us, Jack. Lying? About what? You met Father Smith on the 6th of this month. Why did you leave that out of your story when we last talked to you? Oh, that, yeah, I guess I did. Why is that important? Jack, we know that you met Diane alone more than a couple of times. We know that Chris's site was sabotaged by using tar, and that you had a bucket with you some days back. So unless you tell us your version of events, and how you're involved but not guilty, I see things becoming very difficult for you from here on. I'm only going to ask you a single question now. Answer honestly. Oh shit. Oh shit, I only get to ask one? Did you sabotage Chris' hotel construction with the bucket of tar gun? That I know, it's in the corner of the garage. I already saw it. Where did you get that bucket of tar from? I think that we also know. Okay. Did you sabotage Chris' hotel construction site with tar, or did you not? Oh shit, I think Diane talked him into it. Yes, I did. Look man, yes, I did sabotage the construction site, but it is me that planned that. I don't know what else Father Smith has been involved in, but he put me up to this. What? Him? I was only following his orders, dude. And I had my reasons. Start talking, Jack. What have you been up to? Why were you secretly meeting Diane? And the hotel project? What's going on? Okay. Bottom line is, he didn't want the project be coming up. I don't know why. He paid me to sabotage the construction and gave me the tools for it. More than once. The tar? He gave me that too. He asked me to steal and wreck their tools. And yeah, he gave me good money to do it. That's how I got my convertible. He said that the project was causing problems between the two. They were constantly fighting about it. Oh, what the heck? Wait, what? So you are telling me that... But that's not why he wanted them to... He wanted Jack to sabotage it, right? I think Smith is somehow involved in this, and he didn't want a hotel to be built. You know, back at the town hall earlier, when I was meeting with them about the project, I saw this magazine about beachside hotels and... Are you listening, Diane? Of course, baby. It got me thinking. There are so many advantages to building on the coast. The beach, the water sports, even the transport, good infrastructure. Okay, so? So, nothing. I'm just thinking about how nice beach resorts are. Right. What? What do you mean, what? Can't believe you're already bored of Pineview. What? When did I say that? Do you even listen to yourself? You're putting words in my mouth. That's not fair. So, what are you reading? Hello? You know, I thought you were obsessed with this project, that it had to be in Pineview. I'm amazed that you can just lose interest so easily. I was thinking out loud, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, it starts with a thought, doesn't it? Diane, what's wrong? What's going on? God, I hate it when women do this. I don't understand. Just talk. This is just one big dumb misunderstanding. You know, I'm bad at explaining myself. No, you're just dumb. Dan, seriously? You overanalyze everything. What else do you expect me to do when you don't explain what's going on with you? I'm not a bloody mind reader, Diane. Shame. It'd probably be a more lucrative business. I get it. You think Pineview is great and I shouldn't even think of leaving. I never said that. In any case, the point isn't whether or not I like Pineview. It's that you like Pineview. You're supposed to love this place and can't just start thinking of beaches all of a sudden. I do love it here. When the hell did I ever imply I didn't? You just did, by thinking about moving somewhere else. It was a thought. Well, you shouldn't even need to think about it. I'm sorry, alright? Jeez. I'm so lost with you, honestly. What is even safe to talk about anymore? Oh no, I mentioned booking a holiday. I hope it doesn't piss Diane off. Oh shit, I asked her if she wanted a coffee. I hope I haven't ruined Diane's day. You're being a child. What is safe, Diane, really? It's like I have to filter my own good goddamn thoughts just in case of all this happens. I don't understand you. Don't blame me if you can't read people, Chris. It's not my fault you're wired wrong. So, that's how you feel, huh? Wired wrong? It's a really shitty thing to say. Can we stop? This is giving me a headache. Sure, Diane, whatever you want. Chris, I know that was really terrible. I said some really mean things. It's just that way with me. When I get pissed off, I blow up. I say horrible things. Things I don't mean. I'm sorry you had to put up with that. You've been in there a while now. You okay? Chris? Yeah. There you are. I'm gonna make us some coffee, alright? Then we can watch a scary movie together. Plus it's raining. Sounds fun, right? Yeah. I'm sorry for snapping at you. I love you, Chris. Intense. I wanted to help Diane. If scrapping the project was going to make her happy, then I was up for it. So, wait. Actually, there were people in this town that cared for them. But they did the completely wrong thing? But that wasn't the only reason I did it. Diane, she was beginning to feel scared, man. Scared of? Chris. He had a gun. They'd had a couple of arguments and she said the gun was always within reach. Okay. No way. I care about you and I want you to be safe, but there's no way I'm gonna get involved with a gun. Please, Jack. I'm not safe. Please don't leave me in this situation. I don't know. Tell the cops. This could get really shitty if we try to handle it ourselves. I can't tell the cops. What would I tell them? He keeps it up there, in that drawer. I just want you to take the gun and go. Leave the rounds here, just... Please, Jack. Jack, please. I talked to Father Smith about this. He convinced me that the only way to end their arguments was to take the hotel out of the equation. I agree that it doesn't sound like the best way to help anyone, and I realized that soon enough. All it did was cause more arguments, not make her happy, as Father Smith convinced me it would. I was a little slow to catch on, but I eventually did, so I thought, what did you think, Jack? What did you do? I decided to go and confront Chris, to talk to him face to face and to tell him what I'd done, and to show him what he was making Diane miserable. Oh no. I'd wanted to stay out of it all, but I'd done a lot of damage. I needed to fix things. I couldn't sleep. On the 6th, I was frustrated. I started walking over to their place. That's when I heard the gunshot. Oh shit, so he was there. How many shots did you hear? Just one shot? That's when I freaked out and ran back to my place. That's all I heard. I wasn't even sure the shots came from their place. It was only obvious the next morning. Did you see anyone after the shots? No, I didn't see anyone on my way back. What time was this exactly? I don't really remember. Probably after 12 a.m. Are you sure it was after 12? I just remember it was about 12:30 a.m. when I got back, so probably my place is about 15 minutes from theirs. Oh shit! Let him go. Alright, Jack. I'm going to let you go home for now. I don't want you leaving Pineview and going anywhere. We can't get in touch with you. You got that? Sure, dude. I'll be in my shop if you need anything. Oh no, just as I wanted to make a quick break, there's some news for me. You know what, I'll make the break anyways and come back to you guys in a minute. And cut. Whew. Okay, let's find out what's going on. Let's find out about those news. Diane's father wasn't even in the country. That's alright, Ryan. That's alright, Ryan. It doesn't matter anymore. Round up some officers and search the town for Father Smith. Officer Blunt, come with me. We'll look for him at the church. We need to find him now. Oh shit! Who the heck is Father Smith and why? What's going on? What is his motivation? I'm sure he didn't want to... What? I'm sure his motivation wasn't to help Diane. What the heck? What's going on? Where is he? Hello? I don't have a good feeling about this. No, he isn't here. Where is he? Detective, we've looked everywhere. He's not in Pineview. He seems to have left town. No! No! It's him! Doesn't this make it obvious? Why else would he run? Michael! God damn it! We let him slip through our fingers! Of course it was him! Ah, no! Michael, please! What the heck is going on here? Oh. We think we figured it out, sir. It's Father Smith. You've got yourself wrapped up in all this as well, officer. I know who you think it is, detective. You've got all my men looking for him. Father Smith, such a respected figure of our town, one that has done so much for Pineview. You come here and start flinging accusations left and right, muddying good people's names without any evidence. Sir, you're wrong. We have a confession from Jack. And, is it conclusive? Did he say that Father Smith murdered someone? Or did you just go ahead and make the rest up? Whoa, what's going on? Oh, that's Abigail. You come here, talk big about how we shouldn't jump to conclusions, and now look what you're up to. For what reason, huh? Why are you so hell-bent on pushing a story? Whatever your personal agenda is, whatever your intentions, keep them out of your town and lives. I've already called the head office. You're off this case. And I want you out of Pineview by the morning.